more Enigma here recently than I would have expected. Like, people are opting to go to Enigma, and that's kind of surprising to me. It does have a lot of soft platforms, could be a really good map for Anonymous Alexi with that axe, and even with the hammer as well. Like, you can do a jump nair and cover that soft platform with ease.
Yeah, I think it's because Anonymous got the first map bans right, likely left 2 triplats and maybe like a Miami, and Phazon opted to go for small Enigma over the other 2.
That right there, like, that's a ranked nutter play. Ending in that D-Sig, the weapon toss and the gravity cancel D-Sig, that's a straight up ranked Taros play.
Yeah, for sure. There's a different style that comes from playing so much ranked, but Phazon going to show off his gauntlets a little bit, gets a nice string into the side signature. Anonymous in trouble. The recovery from Phazon will take the first stock.
Now that could be something that Anonymous Alexi is going to struggle with going forward, as you saw how glued to his movement Phazon was with the gauntlets, and he wasn't able to really hit him away. Those longer recovery frames, doesn't fall prey to the ground pound. Man, we saw some ground pounds from him hitting earlier and taking people out in orange. We'll see if Phazon can make it through the rest of them or not. Woo! Nice down signature there, a rare option from Val players.
Yeah, Phazon looks like he has the perfect read on the options Anonymous is going for. That end sig in particular from Anonymous completely shut down by Phazon. A neutral sig from Phazon. He is making it look so easy against someone who's taken some big names.
Yeah, Phazon's making it look like we're trying, like this is a promotional video that you made for the new character Val. You have a cool skin with cool colors, doing like all of the signatures, doing them one right after the other in the strings, and it looks like you shouldn't be able to hit these things, but Phazon is hitting them.
He's doing some work, but Anonymous with the D-Lights there puts Phazon off stage.
Again.
Goes for the ground pound. Phazon with the turnaround, not respecting it, and it's going to work out a 3-stock for Phazon.
Brother, Phazon on a different level today, completely avoiding all of the little traps that Alexi was using very successfully against so many other players today. You saw 2 of those ground pounds come in, and Phazon just completely avoided them.
Yeah, he just completely shut down everything Anonymous was doing. Like, Anonymous had so many people talking about him. Coming in here, he's like looking so clean, and Phazon just deleted.
Phazon put out 6 signatures. He hit 83% of them. That's got to be like 5 of them, right? Is that
yeah,
5?
I think so.
5 divided by 6. Yep, that's 83%.
I'm almost more impressed with the fact that he only put out 392 damage. Like, that was obscene efficiency coming out from Phazon. He is just deleting Anonymous. And we're going to Small Brawlhaven for game number 2. Anonymous looking better, though. Those soft platforms maybe not working in favor of the axe.
He threw out every signature but a gauntlet down signature.
Oh, okay.
So he, like, again, it looked like a promotional video, the way he was using those.
Here's how you do that sick.
Oh my gosh.
Downlight.
Anonymous Alexi thought he could turn around. That was a side sig that he was pulling out, right?
Yeah, you heard it charge up. Side sig from Phazon, though. And he is going to take the stock of Anonymous. He's ready for all the wonky rank nutter plays from Anonymous.
Yeah, like every single little gimmick that he wants to throw out is just not successful. It's like, I don't want to put any disrespect on it. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
never mind.
Okay. He's in it, tying up the stocks. Anonymous showing he's still got some stuff in the pockets.
Just based on last game, not including this game, but just based on last game, it looks like Phazon is the Brawlhalla Pro playing against the ranked nutters, saying like, okay, you're good on the ladder. Hey, but brother, this is a tournament, and I've been winning them before.
Phazon definitely more experienced in this position. We have no idea how much Anonymous has experienced kind of the stresses of being this high in a tournament, but Phazon, no stranger to it. Gravity cancel side light, not going to quite work out, but Anonymous is able to trade out damage pretty evenly so far.
Yeah, he's showing better adaptation this game for sure, which is something that you don't get in the ranked experience that often, where you'll just sometimes play one and done unless you queue the same person over and over. So he's showing some good stuff here. He's definitely much closer in terms of damage with Phazon. Even has Phazon in the orange after that, which on this map, like you see that recovery, didn't knock out Alexi.
Oh, the weapon toss.
Nice weapon toss to get him safe back down. That stopped the signature that was going to hit and KO him.
Phazon was ready for the stuff, though. The Taros down sig to take the stocks, and Phazon was able to dodge it. Still, damage trading out. Starting to look even. A sidelight Sair for Anonymous could be the thing, or the hammer. Stomp side air or a wild side sig, because those have been hitting. But a D-Light recover.
It is still extremely close here. Phazon's going to have his choice of weapons. It's going to be the gauntlets. He didn't even want to try and juggle one more time to maybe delay that weapon spawn. It comes in. Alexi grabs it straight away.
Oh!
There's the D-Sig. Those grounded D-Sigs that he just throws out. They're so good.
Dude, he's so good at like the wild sig that works, right? Like he was doing those like chasing hammer side sigs earlier, and just now like those wild axe down sigs.
And I like that he's doing it a lot with the axe down sig, because that's like the really good sig that Teros has. That's one of the best ones. Definitely one of the safest ones that he has. Nice D-like
damage
from Phazon.
Still
The
got
dodge is gone.
And that's going to be it. Phazon taking game number 2 over Anonymous. And now he is one game away from shutting down the impressive run of Anonymous to go on to fight Sandstorm.
Dang, Phazon even said he's still teleporting after getting the almost JV2 in that game. That's, I don't know, that's kind of BM a little bit.
Is that disrespect?
That's a little bit of disrespect. Look at that game. He threw out 8 signatures this time. Not going to hit 83%, but he's still going to hit half of them.
I mean, on the other side, right, Anonymous threw out just one less signature, but almost half as frequent in the accuracy, 29% to the 50 of Phazon. So Anonymous struggling a little bit more, and those signatures can be very devastating on the side of Teros. They do a lot of damage. He's a high-strength legend, but if you're not hitting him, that's just recovery time. He's coming in with 2 dexterity. He is highly punishable.
And that is one of the benefits to what Alexi was doing, is like those sigs that he hit, they were all impactful. He wasn't hitting a side sig when Phazon was in white, doing some decent damage, fine, but not actually making an impact in the game. But you know, we saw the side signature on the hammer led to a kill. The down signature on the axe led to a kill. So even though he's not hitting that many signatures, some of the ones he does miss are punished by Phazon, but the ones he hits are important, and they actually make a major difference in the game.
It can be valuable. Spot dodging through the down sig. Phazon continuing the unarmed pressure as Anonymous, who took us back to Small Enigma, will be picking up the axe.
Ooh, Phazon gets away from that one. Delaying his fast fall down, let it come out. Fast fell down without a weapon. Got the punish right after that, has the gauntlets in his hands. We are going back to Enigma.
Red light recovery immediately coming out. Anonymous not even going to go for the return on Phazon's second recovery. Dare? No follow-up just yet. Back to the hammer. Phazon's not quite in the kill percent. I don't think a hammer side sig from the middle will take him out, but neutral sig might.
So one thing I like about how Phazon is playing this map is Alexi has to be like on the main stage. That's his goal. Whereas Phazon can be on those soft platforms and he has a way in. So if Alexi wants to throw those down signatures, like Phazon's just going to chill on the platforms. This is even so far, but I like that Phazon is using the whole map, whereas Alexi is like, I have to get back to the main stage. That's the only part I really feel comfortable at.
Yeah, controlling that center stage is usually the goal of the Teroses in this situation. Wow, what a down sig attempt from Anonymous. Wouldn't have done a lot there. The patience, but doesn't get the follow-up on the whiff from Phazon. Anonymous trying to extend the stock. That recovery, and that'll be it.
And you see, again, he hit that D-Light on that soft platform. He doesn't have a problem being on the left soft platform or the right one. That gives him time to avoid the attacks that Alexi throws out, then run in, fast fall down, maybe even hit an aerial approach as well.
Yeah, again, retreating to that soft platform. Now playing a little bit more on the main stage. Okay, Phazon. Big damage, tries to play off the top platform. It is closer to the kill box, but doesn't quite get the follow-up as Anonymous whiffs the weapon toss.
Nice neutral signature. And I love him turning that around because Alexi was getting back towards the center stage, so it hits up and left and then sends up and right. So it further pushes Alexi back over to that right side, close to the blast zone, just as he thought he was going to get past Phazon and get back to the middle of the stage.
Throws up the wild side sig. Phazon had the read, but didn't go for the reaction. D-Light recovery. N-Sig from Anonymous, and the weapon toss is going to give him the stock advantage.
Definitely a cheeky option from him, really expecting Phazon to come in. Oh, man, that was so close.
What a delay from Anonymous as well to not burn the dodge on the first attack. Instead, the guaranteed recovery come out from Phazon, and spot dodges that one.
Ooh, Alexi grabs it, but Phazon grabs that one!
He's throwing weapons for days, and he ends up disarming himself, so Phazon gets a D-Light Sair, but Phazon's actually taking a decent amount of damage here.
Yeah, he is in the yellow. It's going to take 3 or 4 more hits until Alexi is in the yellow. Even that side light, like that's real damage.
Not to be confused with the imaginary damage that comes from getting taunted at.
This is true. Oh!
D-Light recovery off the top soft platform. That's so close to the kill box. Another one of those, and it could be devastating. But now that we're on the main stage, should be all right for Anonymous for a little while.
That was a goofy D-Light pickup, so Phazon wasn't able to find the side air after, but he does have complete weapon control so far. He's already up 2 games with his best of 5. The D-Sig from the middle of the stage!
What?
I hate Taros, dude. I hate him so much.
You know what? I'm mad for you on that one. I'm mad for Phazon for that one because that D-Sig killed just barely on the edge of it. And that is going to be Anonymous putting 1 on the board against Phazon. He was like orange. He just barely proc red.
Now we are going to have a second here while the internet is restarting. Let's look at these stats. 13 signatures from Anonymous. Hit very few of them. He hit 15%. I don't really know how many that is. Let's see. 0.15 times 13 since we're waiting on Phazon.
He hit like 2?
Yeah, he hit like 2. One of them was the axe down signature that won him the game. The other one was the neutral.
N-Sig.
Yeah, it was the neutral signature.
Took the second stock.
Interesting. So again, impactful signatures. Who cares if the hit percentage is low? It's like in Valorant. If you miss a bunch of shots, but you hit a headshot,
which would be massive and would be exciting to see. But for now, Phazon has come back in, and it looks like we're going to get into game number 4 on Small Mammoth Fortress.
Now we are seeing same characters, of course, coming in. Phazon, man, look at that border. Both of them got the border from the Battle Pass. We do love that.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, gotta put into those battle passes, get those missions done, and also get those sick items. But for now, no battle pass items on anyone just yet in terms of characters. Could have had like the Azoth axe or something.
But Phazon is using not Battle Pass, Esports V2 colors on this Val, which you can get by watching tournaments. Of course, I'm sure all of you out there know that and are watching today with eyes peeled, not only for the rewards, but also the esports content that we got coming out for you as we go into this game 4 where Phazon is up 2-1.
Oh, but he is struggling a little bit. Still going even. Dodges through the side sig of Anonymous. Neutral light catches Anonymous's landing. Anonymous going to switch over to the axe. Side light, side air to punish the whiff from Phazon. Phazon dodges through it, misses the down sig. Dare into recovery. Both of them trading blow for blow. Neutral sig whiff, down sig whiff.
Phazon is getting hit by less and less down signatures. Like, yeah, there was last game where it was the final hit that led to the game loss, but really other than that, nothing of that down sig from the axe hit last game. But then like the game before, I think Alexi hit several of them. So he's oh no, dude, not this. Kill him! Kill him!
Channel your inner Emperor Palpatine, I think it is.
Destroy the child. I only know that because of Alex Jones.
Down-sig from Anonymous will take out Phazon. Phazon struggling in game number 4. Side light not going to lead to the recovery. There's the recovery. Phazon evens it up.
Gonna juggle these weapons. Sticking with the sword. You saw him jump high in the air so he could pick up that sword immediately. Now has the gauntlets back in hand. Didn't have a chance to swap this one out while still maintaining control of his weapon. Gets a nice 2-hit. Here comes Alexi with the axe. That 1 hit. Oh, man. Phazon's already in yellow. Seeing Alexi patrol the ground. Hits a down air, but doesn't continue the doing the jump down air stuff or anything after that. He just immediately goes back to the ground.
Phazon looking real awkward. He was really fishing. You see the way he's fishing for these side lights. It's not like a reaction thing as much as he's just throwing it out there and hoping it'll connect onto Anonymous Alexi, and looking really rough for Phazon right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of this we can attribute to the connection issues or if we can attribute it to Alexi, because obviously everything Alexi has done today has caught so many people off guard. So I definitely don't want to downplay that and say, oh, this is just because Phazon is lagging.
Well, Phazon not lagging too much considering he gets the 3-piece there. Anonymous Alexi going for the weapon tosses, doesn't pick up the hammer again. Goes for the N-Sig. Anonymous able to punish from below. Again, the double N-Sig. No, doesn't go for the gravity cancel N-Sig this time.
Oh,
snap.
That was such a weird clash.
I think Phazon's going to start playing a little bit more patient, just waiting for Alexi to go for that option, and then he'll go for that falling recovery. But for now, Alexi with the weapon and stage control. There's the scoop up, and he's going to take the stock lead.
I think you're definitely right. These games are going to slow down. Alexi just likes to throw out a bunch of moves, and then some of them it seems like he just hopes that his opponent will run into, which, I mean, that certainly happens. It's a successful tactic for him so far. But I think you're exactly right that Phazon is going to slow these things down. Alexi hits the ground. Oh, man. Now he's hit 3 more hits after that. Phazon really starting to fall behind here.
Yeah, just this backup from Alexi. Phazon not able to get the follow-up. Again goes for the sidelight recovery. Sidelights are not hitting. It's the second sidelight into the recovery. Phazon able to even up the stock count. He's 1 stock away from taking Alexi out of the tournament.
Now, the last time Phazon went for that, I believe, was on Small Enigma, and he didn't actually hit the recovery after the double sidelight. There you see that down signature come out. Phazon has not used that very often.
Yeah, it's interesting. Considering it's a projectile, it's relatively safe. I guess Phazon just doesn't really like where it puts him because it kind of puts distance between you and your opponent, and Phazon looking to go in. Oh, the wake up from Anonymous. The delayed Sarah as well. Just outside the side sig.
Phazon doing everything he can to keep himself in this so that he can grab the victory and the 3-1. Otherwise, it's going to be a Game 5 situation. Nice neutral signature, even charged it up a little bit. Chased with the side air, recovery not enough to KO off the top.
Denying weapons. Gauntlets in hand. The down sig whiffs. Phazon with the punish.
He wanted it again so bad.
Yeah. He wanted the D-sig yoink. Got the hammer. He's going to be looking for the N-sig or the side sig. Those have been his predominant options. For finishing it off, it's a side air that puts Phazon off stage. Misses the second one. Sidelight recovery. Phazon going to take it in game number 4, but what a nail biter.
That must have been so stressful for both of them. One, Phazon, the connection issues, of course, but the way Alexi is playing and the way Phazon had to slow things down. Alexi knew that he wants to keep his tournament run going, so he had to take that game. Otherwise, Phazon was going to take victory for the set. Phazon wanted to take that to not have to play another game against Alexi. That was a 5.5-minute game. That is extremely long.
And all of it just put under tension, and Phazon unfortunately doesn't get any relief from that tension. It is just going to get tighter as we go into